There are major moves happening at the old Geauga Lake and SeaWorld sites. It's been years since both of those parks closed.
Supercenter chain Meijer is slated to begin construction this spring, right as construction wraps up on the first of more than 300 apartments along the lake. News 5's Clay Lepard updates us on all the work underway and what could be coming as well at Geauga.
They are the memories that stick around for years. That first trip to the park. Riding your first roller coaster.
I have whiplash and she was screaming bloody murder.
And the moments that left you in awe. While the memories remain, the rides, buildings, and games at the 377-acre space known as Geauga Lake and SeaWorld are long gone. Geauga Lake closed in 2007, and the water park closed in 2016.
I guess I'm the longest and oldest employee now, 47 years.
And Lee Woodall was there for all of it.
Started seasonal and actually have never left.
He still oversees the SeaWorld property long after Shamu said goodbye. And all of that property around the lake, broken up into pieces,
There's still a fair amount of cleanup to do.
Is in the midst of a transformation.
It's good to see that it's not a brownfield.
As Bainbridge Township trustee Jeff Markley explains, plans are in place on the Geauga County side for Meijer to begin building this spring, with plans to open in 12 to 18 months. That's on top of plans for an active adult community with 78 units. And that construction you see from State Route 43, that's for 331 apartments, with a nod or two to the previous tenant along Big Dipper Boulevard. Menards bought property at Geauga Lake in 2020, but there's no construction plans yet.
Is it perfect? No, not by any means. I mean, would I have preferred it to be rides and whales? Yeah, sure. But it's not rides and whales anymore, so it's going to be something else, and this was one of the options that we could conceivably do.
Over on the Aurora side of the lake, some SeaWorld buildings remain, and the mayor says they won't be going away.
And we are in the process of building a beautiful park.
The city bought the lake and 46 acres last year and recently unveiled new renderings of what could be done, including using the old wave pool, minus the waves, a beach, trails, and opening up the lake for visitors, with a side of nostalgia.
You know, right after you come into the park, you're going to see these buildings that people who had been there before had always seen and loved. And I think, you know, just that's going to bring back all kinds of memories.
It's still unclear which elements would open first, but the mayor hopes to have lake access as soon as the summer of 2026. Back on the Geauga County side, renters are scheduled to start moving into those first units at the end of April. And when the roads are done, there'll be more mentions of the past and even a street named after the lake's longest tenant, Lee Woodall Road.
So I think there's a lot of memories, a lot of good memories.
At Geauga Lake, Clay Lepard, News 5.